Welcome back, all my free thinkers out there. Guys, I want to talk about XPR network. What else, right? Reason I want to talk about XPR network is because I've been digging and I've been talking with a variety of people, free thinkers, other free thinkers, and, putting dots together. And got so many videos to come. This is why I'm creating that group, because some of the details and different things that I'm going to cover in the future are going to go down some deep rabbit holes that it's going to be for more the people who are really hardcore value people who like research and like to know the importance and the true value of what they hold. So that's coming. But first, I'm going to address a comment. I got a comment in the last XPR video. And guys, I don't know how many of you guys out there heard the saying, or the slang term for shilling. Shilling when someone is constantly pushing cryptocurrency on their subscribers on YouTube. I'm not a shiller. And I'm going to, first, I'm going to flash up their comment. They said, you made a little money and now you can't stop shilling XRP. And then they said, just kidding. But my wife has a saying that there's always a little truth to everyone's just kidding. But I'm not mad about it. But I wanted to explain the difference, especially to those out there who follow crypto YouTubers and different things. I don't shield, or whatever you call it. Shilling to me is what some YouTubers do, or take for instance Rick Ross and his token. He's shilling that token on on Instagram, YouTube, everywhere you can shill it, and he's really not telling you no reason to buy it except I'm a boss. I'm Rick Ross the boss. Buy my token. So yeah, I'm a comedic person too. But anyway, to me that's shilling, or telling somebody, hey, go out and buy this token because I said buy it and it's going to the roof. I don't do that. I share reasons why I'm looking at a project, why I'm bullish on a project, and then I keep showing you this because I know, some of you community members, you're looking for something that's going to change your finances and something that you can put your money into and you have a chance to make some good money, because a lot of people are not talking about it elsewhere. Now, XPR is not getting a lot of coverage. I like it. I'm for one that like it. And I'm one to tell you, I know a lot of people ain't covering it like I'm covering it, because I'm digging under some really rabbit holes. So I want to address that and explain, no, I'm not shilling the token. I believe in it. And I'm showing you guys why this might be an opportunity. So if you think I'm shilling, say what you want. Now, let's talk about Marshall Hayner. Guys, what I've been digging up on him, and mainly this is putting him in different places to make you say, is this guy a little bit more influential and powerful than we think? And I've been learning some more things about metal blockchain. And guys, when I think about XPR and I think about XRP, I got some things to show you where I'm like, man, it's almost like XPR might be the gem, might be something else. And I know I'm not trying to say one is better than the other, but I'm finding some things out. One, I'm going to show you, and I always tell you guys the importance of relationships, and who you associate with says a lot about your status. And I hate to put it like that because I'm not a cliquey type person, but if you're in the right room with the right people that's calling a lot of the shots, you're going to be heard. So I'm going to show you one. I'm going to flash it up here. For one, I'm going to show you not Richard, but yeah, let's start with that. Let's show you Marshall Hayner with Richard Branson. Branson, the majority owner of Virgin Records, Virgin Cruise. Yeah, they look really chummy at this Looked like a barbecue or a backyard shindig. And if you look on the right, in that black shirt with the metal t-shirt, yeah, he needs no introduction, but that is Marshall Hayner. And look at the company that he keep. Now, I'm show you a flash forward to another one and show you them playing chess. And you say, huh, what would he be hanging out with him for? So I say that because I want to show you guys something that I dug up in the internet time machine. And thanks to all the free thinkers out there that we've been conversing. I'll show you something. Check this out. I'm gonna jump over here and I'm going to show you this, guys. Look at this. 7 years ago, MetalPay to sign deal with Virgin Cruises. Now, I could find no information saying that this actually went through, but if you look here, guys, look at these two. They're very chummy. MetalPay is a cryptocurrency that has been flying largely under the everyday crypto sniffers' radar until recent weeks when MetalPay's CEO, Marshall Hayner, was pictured with the one and only man of wealth and wonder, Sir Richard Branson. There he is right there. Look at the hand signals. Now we'll go continue. This picture was originally played down by Marshall, very humble guy, who stands by his claims of not wanting to hype things until there is ink on the paper. Now, it says, where is it? This, along with the solid metal fundamentals, leads many to believe that metal is one of the market's most undervalued currencies and could be the next ticket to the moon. Now, this is 7 years ago, guys. 7 years ago, they were saying this. Nothing has changed. In fact, metal has only continued to ink deals like 80 to 90 credit unions. They're the only compliance layer 0, and they've secured a deal, a blockchain deal with FedNow. They're the only blockchain to do that. It says here, now more information has been leaked of Branson on the photo shoot ready to release the Virgin Cruises and Metal partnership. Notice the familiar metal logo floating around on someone's chopper. Now let's find it. I don't see it, but I'm pretty sure it's there. So I look at that, guys, and I say, huh, where there's smoke, there's fire. But in this case, not that kind of fire. I'm talking about rocket fire to blast off. But I look at that, and I didn't show you that to say, oh, because he's hanging out with this person. I show you that for reasons like this. And I'm gonna put this other picture up here of Marshall Hayner speaking at the House of Representatives. Guys, I don't know the date of this photo, but he's obviously a very influential guy if he's standing at that podium. Because let's guess, I can't, any of us could probably get up there and speak at that podium, right? Right? Yeah, I thought so. So I look at that and I connect these dots, and I want to show you why. This is why, guys. I look at this and I say, this blockchain, the metal blockchain and XPR, guys, they're not to be ignored. But if you don't believe me, I'm going to jump over here because I want to show you something else that's equally as important. And I'm going to show you what I'm looking at first. This was an interview, and we're going to come over here, and I want to show you this. They said putting the first, what's this? Episode 84, Liberty Entrepreneurs podcast. Something I didn't know about Marshall. Putting the user first, why MetalPay is focusing on the experience. They say the user experience in crypto stinks. MetalPay is building consumer apps that you actually want to use. Well, I like that. But, this is a lot to read, right? So I've done it for you. And let's go down to 01242. At that point, I want to show you something here. 42. Yes, I'm gonna highlight this. Look at this, guys. Marshall Hayner. Yeah. So after QuickCoin, I left and I joined Stellar, guys. And I got the opportunity to work with Jeb McCaleb and he's one of the co-founders of Stellar Coin. You know, the ISO play going through the roof that everybody's talking about because it's on the ISO tokens. Yeah. And the awesome team at Stellar. This guy is well known. And we did something similar for the Stellar launch where we created this thing called the Stellar Wallet. And we distributed Stellar based upon Facebook and the gamification. And it was awesome. Oh, guys, it's about to really get good. That wallet, that application grew to over 1 million users in under a week. And I started thinking, oh, my God, people really, really want this. And Stellar is a platform and isn't so much focused on building the front end facing part. And so I left to create Metal. Guys, would you look at that? Now, let's go a little bit deeper here because I'm going to show you something else here. And this is something he said right here. And this is important. He said, crypto shouldn't be hard. The Metal business model is simple. Get as many people interacting with the cryptocurrency as possible. The way to achieve this objective is by removing barriers to entry. Now, I think that is smart of Marshall to do that because one of the reasons a lot of people don't mess with crypto, because we seem to think because we're in crypto, everybody's in crypto, even though crypto is really growing astronomically. A lot of people don't use it because they don't understand it. And now that I look at Metal blockchain, layer 0, and I look at his overall mission and how he's trying to do it, make it a little bit easier, there's no wonder that these credit unions are signing up. And it's a little bit deeper story to that too. And why he has the ear of some of our biggest politicians, guys. So this guy is not to be ignored, which means XPR is not to be ignored. So somebody was asking me down below in another video, do I see it going to $3 or $5? Guys, it's hard to give a prediction on anything, but I have a sheet coming for you to show you how to give a prediction of crypto. Now, this is not financial advice, but it is something I'm also going to offer in that group, as well as other places. But what I want to show you, one last thing. You ever wondered why the Metal blockchain is not listed? For some reason, it's not listed anywhere as an American token, unless you pop over here to my Nifty. They seem to be the only ones, the Spectre dashboard. These guys, and I love their new setup here, guys. I'm going to do a video on this, but they seem to be the only ones listing it correctly at the ranking of 383, and it's made in USA. This is the thing right here, made in USA. They started out in San Francisco, guys. This is important because, again, it goes back to having that no capital gains tax Trump has his way. But I look at this, guys, and I say they have it right. So why doesn't CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, and all of these other sites, why don't even, you saw that Tangem didn't even list them as an American company either. It's almost like they're being suppressed. And I can't say they're being suppressed when I look at the company that he keeps. So I don't believe they're being suppressed. I believe that, honestly, this is just my take. I believe that Marshall and the Metal blockchain, they're okay with being flying under the radar, guys. They're okay with everybody looking over here to the left at, say, XRP and different things, while they're over here secretly creating crypto domination. Now, you heard it from me, but don't take my word for it. Do your research. Now, last thing I want to show you is a commercial that Marshall did. It's one of the only ones that I found. And look at this, guys. Only 200. Marshall Hayner, he only has 235 subs, 161 likes. This video is 8 years ago, guys. 8 years. Let's play it. And then I'm going to leave you with that.
In the beginning of every major innovation in history, it seemed a little strange. People thought, the internet's never going to take off. It's this silly idea. No one will ever order a pizza over the internet. and look at how far we've come. Metal is the future of money. The way we think about money right now, it's just in terms of dollars and cents and what's in my bank account. But in the future, the picture is much greater. Money, as we know it, is just kind of an IOU. And we take it for granted because we always expect that that money is there. But there's a big difference between money on a screen and actual cash. Metal is actual digital cash in your pocket. Our perspectives about money are changing, and so is the technology that governs that. And with metal, we're taking advantage of this technology. We're stepping into the future. Typically, we just put our money in our bank accounts or let it sit, and it doesn't really do anything for us. But with metal, our assets are giving us real value beyond just dollars in a bank account.
Let me know if I'm about to fall off a cliff.
Okay, will do. Dude, speed up. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
The future for metal is great. The landscape is changing in terms of the way that money works. It's not just pennies and nickels or paper cash, but digital cash, rewards and points, all these things coming together to form an ecosystem to give your money a greater width, a greater breadth. So this is the perspective that I'm talking about. It won't just be one currency that we work with or a couple currencies we work with. Everyone will have a currency. Every major brand, every person will have a currency. And those currencies are worth something. And metal is the platform to earn and spend them.
Okay, guys, last thing I'm going to pop over to, I hate taking up you guys' time. Look at the price right here of XPR, guys. Again, what I'm showing you guys, I'm connecting dots, and I'm doing that to show you, what did I tell you? Relationships. I've shown you a number of people that this guy is linked to. His connection to Dogecoin. Oh, and we haven't even got into his board. Wait till I show you some of that, guys. I might say that for the group, and because I'm gonna do a deep dive on some of the people, because there's some things you guys need to know. And now he's linked to Stellar. Guys, this guy's been around. He's not one of these new crypto guys that just come out of nowhere and say, hey, I got a coin. These guys are actually doing something. They're trying to, or they are making some changes. Guys, somebody pointed out in the video I did about the congressman, when I showed you some of those videos where he was being interviewed with a couple of congressmen before on these other podcasts. Well, somebody said, watch when Marshall Hayner is talking and about the banking, about blockchain and how he views everything. Look at how that congressman was smiling, like, oh, we got a secret. We know something you guys don't know. Listen to that guy. Listen to him. Yeah, he only had 200 and something views, guys. That was like 8 years ago. And look where we are right now. Right now. So, again, I'm just giving you facts. I'm showing you how I connect things, and do not ever limit the possibility of relationships. So I look at that, and I will say this. I believe XPR network, sky's the limit. I still believe the MetaX blockchain. I believe that one as well. But XPR network, guys, sky's the limit for this one. I'm not going to put a cap on where that can go, because the things I'm finding out now just really blowing my mind. How far it can go, I don't know. But I know that it's a reason that it's not being talked about, and it has nothing to do with their value. All right, guys, to the next one. Let me know down below, what do you think of all this information that I'm pooling together, and how many of you can't wait to that for that community I'm creating so we can really chat. Till next one, I'm out.